is time to talk issues that is bordering around politics. This is extremely important because if we get politics wrong, the future generation wrong. If we don't fix politics today, we pretty much will not be leaving anything reasonable for our children, right? So let me first and foremost beg everyone not to allow the PVC that is useful become useless. Because what I'm beginning to feel in me is that the useful PVC is going to be useless in the hand of irresponsible citizens. Yes, sir. I will say it again. The useful PVC is going to be useless in the hand of irresponsible citizens. And you're like, what do you mean by that? What I mean is this being a citizen of a nation, but you don't participate. I'm talking about voter apathy. Listen, if 2023 election will be successful, you need to make up in your mind to rise over and above voter apathy. There is no way. That is, it tantamounts to wickedness. You are good as the evil leaders that have been leading us to have your PVC, and on the day of election, you have so many reasons why you should be at home. Oh, they are shooting. Oh, I'm going to lose my life. Listen, nations that have succeeded, people lost their life to make nations great. I live in the United States of America. People lost their life to make US great. Martin Luther King Jr. lost his life in the process of making the black people have a face and a say in this nation. If you love your life, then you cannot preserve a nation for generations. Please don't stay at home. I'm talking to you who is planning to take your girlfriend to a hotel on election day. That's pure evil. Don't do it. In fact, you who is a lady and somebody is inviting you, oh, let's go hang out in a hotel room, that is the time to call off that relationship. Because what that tells you is that this boyfriend of yours is evil. Don't do that. We must come out, all of us, so that the useful PVC can be utilized in the hand of responsible citizens. Do not play soccer in the streets on the election day. Please, please, and please. Why am I saying this? Go check the previous elections. People who register are not the same amount of people who come out to vote. Never the same. Check previous elections. People who register are not the same people that come out to vote. So, for example, and this is not accurate figure, maybe you have something like 90 million registration. But on the election day, you are having 60 million people turning out to vote. So what happened to the rest? That should not happen this time around if we must get results in our election, right? So I needed to bring this plea, I needed to plead with us and talk about voter apathy, and it has so many expressions. Some people, it's even classism. There's even classism in voter apathy. You are such a big boy and a big man, you don't want to go stand in the queue. You don't want to stand with all these poor people to vote. You stay in your mansion. Listen, it has to stop. We need to fix our nation. Quickly, I just remember what happened in the Bible where the children of Israel said to God, we don't want you again. Don't be our leader. Give us a king. Give us a king. Give us a king. They were just protesting. They needed a king. Do you know that God, who is the Almighty, listened to the children of Israel? He actually did. God did. God listened to them. And that was how Saul became a king in Israel. Now, the point I'm making is if God could listen, I mean, Saul can never be a better leader, better ruler than God. There's no comparison between God and Saul. It was when they began to have human kings that they began to have all manner of crazy issues, right? God wanted to be their king, but there's no. They were being democratic. That's why I believe God must be democratic by nature. They were being democratic. They said, no, give us the right to choose who we want to choose to lead us. God said, okay. And God allowed it, and Saul became king. And from Saul, they began to have successions of kings. Now, the point I'm making is, and I'm addressing INEC. INEC, please, in this 2023 election, If God could allow his people to have the king they protested for, allow Nigerians to have the president they voted for. Please, INEC, do your very best to make it free, transparent, credible. Let the true winner be announced as the winner. Allow the people get the king, the ruler, the leader they desire. Don't muzzle them. If God Almighty could not muzzle the people's choice or the people's desire, do not muzzle Nigeria's desire. Let who they voted for become their president. And it's on that note that I want to say thank you